All right, now for those of you who don't know, my name is Michael Forrest, and welcome to It's Shark Time. Now, before we set out, just a quick note about text messaging. Altspace has made it recently possible for us to disable text messages while we're up here, and I keep mine turned off during events because when you're hosting and all of a sudden you get a text message, it's like hitting a wall. So if you do need to get a hold of us, really the best way is by joining our Discord, and you'll find the address on the beam right below me, or right here. All right, now I have hosted over 600 events in Altspace, and in that time, the question Sharky and I get asked pretty much every day is, "Why are we here?" Right? So, and I like during this event, I like to turn the tables on you guys and ask you that question, and I'll give you a hint. The answer is right here below my podium, right here on the very bottom there. So everybody, why are we here? Let's hear it.
Feed a
Feed a
shark.
shark.
Okay, that's pretty good, but maybe a little bit more enthusiasm. We don't have a big crowd today. We got to make up for it. Why are we here, everybody?
Feed a shark.
Shark. That's right. Feed a shark. Awesome. And in order to feed a shark, we're going to need a shark. So I'm going to bring out my friends. Anybody want to meet my friends? I'm going to bring them out. Yeah, there we go. Let's hear it.
Are they scary?
Do? Okay, well, good Fox 1, 2. That's good enough for me. All right, here we go, everybody. Now, these are my friends Melvin, Buster, and Fang. All right, and they're looking good now, but this wasn't always the case. Right. For a while, they were looking really super skinny, and I was hosting events like 10 a week, and I had hundreds of people coming through my experiences, but nobody was willing to help me feed a shark. And I'm like, all right, well, I got to do something. And then an admin told me that all space users would do absolutely anything for a world building kit. I'm like, anything, really. So we got right to work. Now, our showcase display system isn't working fully yet. It's partially working, but not fully. I'm not going to take the risk of, activating it because it could go badly. But if you want to know what the prizes are for today, we have an aquarium building, world building kit. And in it, you get an empty aquarium and stuff to fill it with. And this way, everybody's aquarium in Altspace will be a little bit different. And if you'd like to see the pieces that are included, you can look out in the lobby and just face the stage, and it'll be on your right side in that marquee right there. You'll see all 12 items listed out. And at the end of the show, we're going to take you over to our showcase world where you can inspect the prizes up close for yourself if you'd like to come back and try to win in case you're not one of our winners today. All right, now, with that said, right, and because, and I'm hoping that's going to motivate you to want to be on our show. All right, Sharky, why don't you go over and hang out by the nice people right there? And what we're going to do is, if you'd like to be a contestant on today's show, what you can do is click on Sharky's nose. So aim your pointer at the command of your right hand. If you ever wonder what that's for, this is what that's for. Just aim your pointer right at Sharky's nose. You might have to come down on the railing to do it. And when you squeeze your trigger on him, you're going to get a text prompt that appears in the air in front of you. Now, we just need you to enter your Altspace username, not your display name, but your username. And if you don't know what your username is, you can find it by pressing on that blue and white triangle button. And once you press on that, your main menu is going to open up. And on the bottom, you're going to see one of the tabs on the bottom has a smiley face on it. It's very inviting. And when you click on it, you'll see your avatar looking back at you. You can fix your hair, check yourself out. What's that, Mikasa? What are you saying?
Where do you see the who am I?
Who am I? I'm not following you. On your main menu?
Yeah. Oh, menu. Oh.
Your main menu, your blue and white triangle button, and then click on the smiley face. Right? And then once you click on that, you're going to see that on the bottom, on the left side of it, you're going to have your display name. But right below that, in parentheses, is your username, and that's the name that we're going to need in order to, for you to, in order to distribute our prize if you're one of our winners today. All right. So that being said, I want to also, while we wait for you guys to fill that stuff out, if I've got to direct your attention to the top of your menu wheel, and there you're going to see a microphone icon. When that microphone icon is clear, we can hear everything that's happening in your environment. I think that's great. I like being able to, hear you laugh. I like being able to interact with all of you. But, you may find that, we have some background noise that you may not know about, or, maybe you're having a conversation that's better suited for the campfire. And one of my moderators or my producer might go ahead and turn that to red. If that happens, don't feel like, offended. You may not be aware of how much noise is coming through. And, but don't feel like you can't participate. You're going to find that you have that pink cheek smiley face in your menu wheel. And when you click on it, it gives you a wide variety of options with which to express yourself, right? So what you can do is, you can, I'll leave it to you to choose which one's the most appropriate. But if I could, I would like to reserve this one because it is by far the most distracting of all the emojis, right? A giant hand sticking out of your head. I think we can agree that's pretty distracting. And we're going to use this as kind of our signal, right? Let's say that maybe, the roof starts leaking. I'm going to want to know that. Let's say that my voice starts going choppy. I'm going to want to know that too. And let's say that, maybe Sharky's making fun of me behind my back. I'm going to want to know that too. Don't look at me like that, Sharky. You know what you did. All right. So, all that stuff. So, basically that'll help out a lot. Now, if I only see one of you doing it at a time, it might be something that's just happening to you and you only need to re-enter the space. It might be somebody messing around. So I'm only going to really respond to it if I see 3 or 4 of them going up at the same time. All right. So now that being said, let's see. Also, while we wait for you to fill out, this, with Sharky here, if you're having trouble with anybody in a campfire, maybe somebody's trying to steal your girlfriend or your boyfriend, or maybe, that thing they said about you. I heard it too. I heard it's going around, right? And they're trolling your events and they're scheduling events right over you. And, I'm pretty sure that guy stole your event tile. That happened, right? So if that's going on, all you do is send them a come visit, right? And they'll come in here, right? We'll set them up with my friends. My friends will get to eat, and Altspace will be a better place, all right? And everybody wins. All right, so now what we're going to do is you're going to notice your lower right, you're going to see a raise hand button appear as if by magic, right? There you go, all right? And now all you have to do is just press that raise hand button. I'll know you want to be up. Right. So we're going to wait for that list to fill up there. It'll turn blue. And we ask you only to come up if you can have your microphone open because, we're going to need to be able to talk to you. And if you're having any kind of microphone issue, maybe you can, be on the show next time. All right. So we got 3 people already. Only 3 people out of an audience this size want to help me feed a shark. Really? Okay. All right. I told you this was going to happen, guys. We're on hard times. We only got 3. Only 3 people want to help me feed you. That's terrible. Nobody else wants to help me feed a shark. Really? All right. Well, it turns out we only need 3 to start out with. So let's see who do we have here. Let's see. Oh, we got more now. Let's see. We got Mikasa. All right. He has to be on the show pretty early. We also have Hales. She's been on the show before. We also have Tori. All right. So we're going to have you up. All right. Now, the way this is going to work is that I'm going to extend these bridges. And if I called your name, you come on up. All right. And please wait for them to fully extend. We didn't want to see anybody get hurt just yet. And also, if you need to recenter, now's the time because if you try to recenter on the stage, you end up back in the audience just like that. And this is kind of awkward for everybody. You'd be like, hey, I'm down here in the audience, and that can really be awkward. All right. So let's get up there. Hey, Tori, welcome. Come on up. All right, here we go.
Thank you.
Let's take a moment to get to know all of you here. All right, so we're going to pull back these bridges just like that, because we don't reduce the temptation to escape, Tori, because escaping at shark time is
cool.
bad. It's bad. Oh, I'm glad you like it. All right, 1 second. All right, Tori, how long have you been around Altspace for?
Actually, only 4 or 5 days. I'm pretty new here.
4 or 5 days. So you're fairly fresh. Is she too fresh, everybody? Should we throw her back? You think?
No.
No? Okay, all right, cool.
Throw it
so
to
what do you think
Sharky.
Altspace so far, Tori? How do you like it?
I actually love it. It's super interesting and people are so creative here.
Oh, cool. Have you ever been to the show before?
No, I have not.
What do you think so far?
I stumbled in here and I'm pretty into these sharks and I'm all about,
Awesome.
all about helping wildlife. So let's feed
Awesome.
some
Well,
sharks.
that's what we like to hear. That's good news. All right, let's see. And now, Mikasa, how about you? How long have you been around Altspace for?
I'd say 2.5 months.
2.5 months. All right, so you've looked around. You've pretty much done everything. You've had enough, and you want to go out this way. I respect
That's
that.
the first time here,
Yeah, okay. All right, cool. All right, let's see. How about you? How's you been on the show before, right? And there's enough left of you to still
Yeah.
play. That's good. Do you have a strategy today?
Not a lot. No, just
Not a lot,
talk and
okay.
hope.
All right, well, hope is good, everybody. We need hope. Don't do it without hope. All right, everybody. Now, if you follow me up this ramp here, once we get up top, you're going to notice we have these 3 yellow X's, set up. If everybody would just stand on one of these yellow X's, make yourself at home because you might be here for a while. Once you're on the yellow X, you can recenter, and just get comfortable. The only thing we ask is that you press that consent button directly in front of you. Just a minor formality for our insurance company. Looks like Mikasa didn't make it all the way. That's terrible.
I want to
That's terrible. You're back. Okay, let's see here. All right, try over Melvin. Let's see now. Just press that consent button. Minor formality for insurance company. All right, let's see here. Any luck, Tori? Pressing that button? Sometimes
Pressing
it can
it.
stick. And nothing's happening. Are you getting a target on it?
No.
Try press it down on your left thumbstick for me. See what that does.
Is the left cursor on or is it off?
Yeah, all right, you know what we're going to do? We're going to loan you my name temporarily. Actually, wait a minute. We prepared for this. We don't have to do that anymore. It used to be that I'd loan you my name. All right, but I have to ask verbally. All right, put this in there. Do you accept legally
Thumbs up,
in,
yes.
like most countries? All right, cool. Now let's see. Now, how do I spell your name here? Now, do you want your name to be Tori or just Tori?
Tori's fine.
Tori's fine with IE. Okay, here we go. All right, there we go. We got it. You won't be able to read it anyway, so it'll be okay. All right, cool. All right, so we got you in the system manually. Did that work out? All right, good news, everybody. That worked. That's a new feature. All right, cool. Excellent. All right, now listen, we want you to be comfortable. We want you to feel safe, and we want you to feel secure. So what we're going to do is we're going to raise up these glass enclosures for your protection. Right? There you go. All right, now listen.
How is this
just a
protection?
friendly reminder. It's a friendly reminder here. Any attempts to escape will immediately disqualify you from our event. Right? And we're told that sounds excessive, right?
Question.
We are, No, what's that, Mikasa? What's the question?
Is this passable glass? Like, can you just pass through it?
You could, but as I just mentioned, any attempts to escape is going to disqualify you from our events. And we're told
I know that, but I'm
excessive.
just saying, just in case I accidentally move my.
I would suggest to recenter and just kind of stay there for maximum effect.
Okay.
That would work out best. But again, we're told that's excessive. But what's excessive is denying my friends a chance to eat. Right? I would think that's just animal cruelty, and we won't stand for it. Now, the way this is going to work is we're going to ask you all a question, and don't worry, there are no right answers here. There are only those answers that convince our audience that you deserve to live more than the person next to you. Right? That's it. It's pretty easy, and and that means that your fate is in the hands of our wonderful audience. Right? So you're going to notice a number has just appeared above your head. Right? And all our audience has to do, like, let's say Mikasa gives a really great answer. Right, you're very impressed. He did try to ask me what the questions were before the show. I'm just saying. Right? So you like his answer. What you do is you just click on Mikasa's nameplate there, and the number will go up. Now let's say that Tori gives an even better answer than Mikasa, and you're like, "That's the best answer I've ever heard. I can't believe that I voted for Mikasa. I just can't believe it." What's going on there, Tori? Looks like you got a wrecking crew in there. Having like construction done during the show?
We're just having a good time.
Addition on the house, maybe. Okay. All right. So so there we go. But yeah, the idea. Vote anytime you like until we close the voting. So if you like somebody's answers better, change your vote at any time. Everybody gets one. All right. Now here we go. So now let's start out with you, Mikasa. Are you ready for the question?
Not at all.
Not at all. Okay. How about you, Hales? You've been here before. You should be pretty well prepped for this. What do you think, Hales?
Let's give it a go.
Let's give it a go. All right. Well, let's see here. Now, if you look out in the distance, you're going to see the Ravenhall Sea-Lab. Right? Now, as we all know, Dr. Starling, our lead researcher, he and I, talk quite a bit, and he shared with me that the hunting techniques used by sharks when they go out and hunt for food, they vary from breed to breed, but not just that, but individually from shark to shark. Right. So we were wondering if Dr. Starling were to science you into an actual shark, based on your individual personality, what would your hunting style look like? Be descriptive.
Pretty much the same as I would now, Uber Eats.
Oh, I see. So you'd style it up and you'd wait for them to come. Would you need a delivery person too, or?
I mean, that depends how I feel. Yeah, probably.
Oh,
I'm a shark. Yeah.
For the moment, maybe a little bit of an appetizer. Yeah, okay, that's cool. All right, how about you, Tori? What do you say if you were scienced into a shark, and based on your personality, what would your hunting style look like? Be descriptive. No, I think you might have muted yourself. Yeah, you did. We can't actually hear you right now, though. It looks like you're trying to talk.
I'm sorry about that. Here we
give us
go.
1 second.
I was
That's
gonna say.
perfectly fine. Let's just make sure that you're on megaphone here. All right, make sure everybody can hear you. Can everybody hear Tori? Put your hands up if you can hear Tori. Okay. Cool.
You guys got me? Yes, I love it.
So what do you got, Tori?
Backhanded charm offensive. I'm gonna make friends with that fish. We're gonna hang out. He's gonna not see anything coming, and then in the dead of night, he's gone.
All right, so anyone that's like a prospective friend of yours today in our audience that wants to be friends with you should know that it's
not here to make friends. It's coming.
Okay,
You're gonna get eaten.
Honesty at its shark time. All right, cool. All right, now Mikasa, let me ask you. What do you say? What do you think?
Well, I've gone hunting before, so I'd say I'm gonna stick to the corals, and then wait for the perfect moment to strike.
Okay, so you're gonna use kind of a stealth approach.
Yep.
All right, good to know. I think we've learned a little bit about our volunteers today. Right? So, but I want you to all think about the consequences here. I want you to think, they have friends, they have families, but the power is in your hands. What do you say, people? Who are you going to vote for? Because I'm going to close the voting out in 3, 2, 1. Is it Mikasa? Is it Tori? Is it Hales? I don't know. Find out because we're about to close the voting. Here we go. The voting is now closed. Clicking on the nameplates, they're not going to register. Let's see how we did. Mikasa, let me ask you something. Do you have any plans later?
Yeah, actually.
You do? Oh, that's too bad.
But not right now. It's like 2 hours from now.
Okay, so you got some time. That's cool. Maybe a little time to recover. That's good. Is there anybody we should notify, considering what's about to happen?
Yeah, notify all the random strangers here.
Okay. Well, I think they
wait. But
I think they
before
do.
What happens? Can I know the name of this fellow?
That's Melvin. He's very excited to meet you. He's like kind of shaking right below you.
He's
He's very excited.
Don't chomp me as much.
You guys are going to be close friends. Just a piece of friendly advice, though. Give us a good scream on the way out. I'm told it really helps. All right, here you go. All right. There you go. All right, Mikasa. All right, yeah, you didn't recenter. All right, there we go. Okay. Yeah, that's unfortunate. All right. So yeah.
Like,
Okay, you didn't recenter on the President
I
Olympics.
thought I did.
That's
I
okay.
recentered twice over there, but I'm not sure what happened.
It's okay. That's cool. Well, you tried. Here you go. Let me get you back in the audience then in one piece. Now I and my friends a meal. That's messed up. All right, yeah. There you go. Get off my
I'm
stage.
sorry, Melvin.
Get off my stage. Get off my stage. Go ahead. We saw what you did. That was
Oh,
planned.
Melvin.
All right, everybody. Wow, poor Melvin. Here for Melvin, everybody. That's messed up. It's okay. Melvin? Oh, where'd you go, buddy? You see what you did, Mikasa? You see what you did? All right, well, you know what? We can have somebody else up here. Let's see if we have anybody else on the list here. Let's have a look. All right, let's see here. Oh, we have Iron Sniper. He's been on a bunch of times. All right, there we go. Some guy named Mikasa. I don't think we should have him on, though. I've heard things. All right, so here we go. Let's see here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to extend these. We're going to have Iron Sniper up. Now, Iron Sniper, you've been on a bunch of times, yes?
Yes.
All right, awesome. So do you have a strategy for today? On up.
I'm just gonna go with the flow. Get it? Like the ocean.
With the flow. Okay, cool. Yeah, I get it. Though that's very clever. That's cool. Well, head on up there and go ahead and click on that consent button for me. All right, we can coax. Melvin, it's good news. We got somebody else. Come on back.
Yeah.
All right.
Me and Melvin are pretty
There you go.
close.
Check in there. Yeah, you've met Melvin before. All right, there we go. All right, welcome back, Melvin. All right, so now we don't want you to feel left out, so we're going to give you a glass enclosure of your own as we enter into our second round here. All right, let's see here. All right, so now let's start out with you, Iron Sniper, since you're just up and you know how the game is played. Let's open up our voting here. Let's see. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, we didn't open it up yet. There we go. That should do it. All right, now, are you all set, Iron Sniper?
I think so. Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, all right. So now, Sharky, as we recently mentioned, he's had a makeover recently, and he had his teeth whitened, and he's been really self-conscious about his, super white teeth. Look at him; they're very shiny, And he won't stop talking about it because every time he tries to eat the fish, he's scaring him off, and he's really been having a hard time lately. But he won't stop talking about it. And I told him, I said, Sharky, you got to start focusing on the positive. You got to think, Sharky, it's true. You do. You got to start thinking about, what's good about it, right? He paces around when he gets nervous. Don't mind him. But you got to start thinking, what's good about it, all right? So I want to know what practical applications can you come up with for super shiny and reflective white teeth like Sharky's got?
That's great. He can blind his prey
See,
and eat him.
he's Sharky, flashy. Yeah, that could be an answer. I like that. What do you say, Tori? What do you think? How could Sharky, kind of use this to his advantage?
Listen, opens his mouth, shines his teeth up into space, uses them as a reflection device to communicate with satellites, the US space station.
Wow.
Like, you can do all kinds of things with light bouncing off those teeth.
Yeah, and maybe because we have a satellite up there. I mean, there's absolutely not a death ray on it. It's not. Just a reflective telescope. It's highly exaggerated. It's okay. All right, so yeah, that's a good idea. We can use it as a communications device. What do you say, Alice? What do you think? What can we use Sharky's super reflective for shiny teeth for?
Well, first of all, I'd like to remind Sharky that it's not about what's happening on the outside. It's all about what's happening on the inside. So people might, or fish might be scared of the teeth. But again, I reiterate, there's always Uber Eats.
Yeah, so it's about a delivery. It's about a delivery person, Sharky. Remember that. It's what's on the inside, or who's on the inside. All right, cool. All right, excellent. So what we're going to do now is I want everyone to take a moment to think about which answer you like the best. All right? Think about the consequences of your actions. Think about their families, their friends. Think about the implications here, everybody. So what we're going to do is we're going to close those votes out. It's going to be Iron Sniper. It's going to be Tori. It's going to be Hales. Let's find out as we close the votes in 3, in 2, in 1. Voting is now closed, everybody. So clicking on a nameplate's not going to work anymore, and let's see how we did. Hales, oh, there's a big surprise. You usually do so well. All right, let me ask you something. Are you prepared for this? You knew the risk going, right?
I'm prepared to be eaten by a shark, yes.
Okay, so you must know. Now, is there anybody like in your environment that's like, say, going to press charges that we need to know about?
Nah, you'll be fine. I'll be back for the next time I get eaten by a shark.
All right, good, excellent. Well, we're looking forward to seeing you, as always. Thanks for coming, Hales. And give us a good scream on your way out. Here we go. See, there we go. There you go. All right, that's how it works. All right, now, everybody, it's time we had a chat. That effect you just saw when we first came up with this show, we were super proud of it. We really were. But, the admins, they were kind of horrified. We showed it to them, and and it's because of a misunderstanding. The effect you just saw, it's not what it looks like. That's just seasoning. That's all that is. And we have to put that in there because while most Altspace avatars are in fact delicious, some of them, they have the green tags above their head and they have kind of a nasty, sort of a minty aftertaste. It's kind of gross, really. So we have to put that in. And if you think it looks like something else, it says more about you than it does us. And if you're back at the campfire and you're talking about what a nice time you had at Shark Time, I want you to please remember, that's just seasoning. That's all that is. And that's all that's ever going to be. And you didn't see nothing. Okay. All right, good. I feel better. I'm glad we could talk. I feel so close to all of you. All right, now, as we're going to move into our third round now, when you came in, you may have noticed that we have a Patreon sign up in the lobby, and we have a Buy Us a Coffee link here. This is because we are trying to raise money for better equipment to put on more interactive experiences for all of you, but also because we are trying to raise money for a place called the Bimini Shark Lab. A portion of what we collect will be donated there, and they do incredible work. They spread awareness about some of the environmental challenges that are facing sharks in our oceans today, and shark finning and some of those horrific practices and a lot of the things that they go through. All right, so we want to thank you all for being here today and for showing your support just by coming to our events, maybe subscribing to our YouTube channel. That's the best. All right, now let's move on to our third round, and let's start out with you, Tori. Let's reset our scores here so everybody can vote. All right, there we are. Very good. All right, now Tori, are you ready for your question?
You know it.
All right, cool. Let's see here. All right, now it's a disaster, right? The Ravenhall Aquadrome is suddenly taking on water, right? And all of us, it starts flooding and it's a disaster. Good news, everybody. We all make it to the surface. It's going to be okay, except it's not, because bad news, the life raft can only carry 3 people. That's it, right? It was a bad decision on my part. Let me tell you something. Never buy anything from Nemesis Labs. Okay, it never works out. It's a bad idea. All right, so that didn't work out well at all. It only seats 3. We can only hold 3, so you can only save 3 people, Tori, here today. Who's it going to be and why?
Oh man. I'm taking myself because obviously gotta take me.
You
But
made that pretty clear with the first question. That was good.
yeah, I all of these people, they're so nice, they're so attractive. I don't know how I could pick 3 of them. So I'm gonna I'm gonna pick this floating manta ray and maybe that whale shark over here.
Okay,
And we're gonna go on the
they have
life
no risk
raft
of
and
drowning
we're
at all.
heading
Why
off
not?
into the sunset.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that makes total sense. All right, Iron Sniper.
Yeah,
let
these
me ask
guys,
you.
I mean, how can you choose between them? They're too good.
Exactly. All right.
Because-
You do know they can already swim, though, right? Taking them out of the water into the life raft is probably going to nail them, too.
That's
You
just
know.
like your opinion, man.
Hey, everybody,
You don't know their
saw it here
lives.
first. Saw it here first. Tori bringing death and destruction to all spaces. We know it. All right, now, Iron Sniper, let me ask you. You can only save 3 people here today. That's it. We want to know who, and we want to know why.
Okay, so not myself. Would be you because the show must go on.
See, look at that, everybody. I'm touched, Iron. That's nice. So that leaves 2 more. And 1 more, actually, including yourself. All right, yeah, there you go.
No, I'm gonna give out my seat to somebody else.
Oh, you can see the path of sacrifice, Iron. Everybody see that?
Yes.
All right, wow, you're making a big play. Big play. It's
Well,
pretty
I'll-
even.
I'll give it
Making
to
big
the-
moves.
The first two people in the front there.
First 2
hair
people
and-
in the front. Wait. We got to be clear about this.
Dress.
We got to make this official. I'm gonna come out here. Coming out. All right, I'm almost there. All right, which 2? Is it
Right
this
there.
one?
Nope, the
Here.
Queen of Defiance.
Oh, we've had her on the show a bunch. Sure, that's a good choice. Who else we
And
Who's
Nisha.
going to save Iron? Nisha. Okay, cool. All right, cool. So they're going to live. They're going to make it. That's good news. All right, now, Tori, if you could tell me, please, why you deserve to survive more than Iron.
I don't know, man. I'm not even sure that I do. This guy isn't even putting himself on a raft. It might be time for me to be eaten. I gotta be honest here.
You know what? At Shark Time, you see the very best and worst of humanity. You really do. All right, now, Iron, why do you deserve to live more than Tori here?
Because Melvin has eaten me about 5 times in the last week.
Has
Oh.
it been 5 already? Wow.
I think so.
Melvin, you got
Yeah,
to
he
cut
could
down.
last
You're
week.
not going to be able to fit in the tank anymore. That's messed up. All right, cool. All right, well, we've all, gotten a chance to know our... So let's see how they did, everybody. All right, I want you to all take a moment, think about which one you like the best, all right? Think about what's at stake here, everybody. Think about their families, think about their friends, all right? And most importantly, think about my friends, all right? Melvin's eating a lot. Maybe give Buster a shot. I don't know. Let's see how we did. All right, let's see. Oh, look, things are looking pretty even. All right, well, we're going to close our votes out in 3, in 2, in one. The voting is now closed. Let's see how we did, everybody. Let's see. Oh, wow, iron. Yeah, okay, cool. All right. Well, Tori, let me just ask you this. Do you have any plans later?
And I'm an environmentalist, and my only plans for tonight are getting eaten by a shark. I just want to
Okay,
feed those
cool.
sharks.
How's your life insurance doing? Is it all paid up?
Yeah, I'm totally paid up. Somebody's gonna make a lot of money off of this, so they
Cool.
thank
All
you.
right, that's good news. All right. Not anybody that's willing to say press charges, though, right?
No, absolutely not. Who
good
could
news.
know?
Good news. All right. Well, do me a favor and give me a nice scream on your way out
Bye.
as you meet my friend Buster. There we go. All right, everybody. Now, if you're coming in late, maybe the people that have been here can answer this. What was that you just saw? What was that?
That's
Seasoning.
The seasoning. Yeah, there you go. You didn't see nothing at all. All right, Iron. Looks like you've won again. This is what, your second time winning? Not mistaken? Or is it the third?
Watch this.
Second time you're winning, or how many times?
Yeah. Won twice.
Second. All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, excellent. Well, do me a favor. Stand right here in front of this. We're going to red dais here. That's not working. All right, just stand right there and face me. We're going to get your picture as we send it out on YouTube. And listen, our audience can help. Send up as many emojis as you can that you show your support for Iron there. Right, and we're going to take your picture there. We're going to count down from 3. Everyone, get ready to yell out Shark Time. 2, 1. Shark Time.
Shark
Here-
time.
There you go. All right. Now, at the end of our events, we typically take everybody flying at the Ravenhall Flight Academy. So if you've never learned how to fly before, we're going to show you how. But in the meantime, first, what we're going to do is we're going to take you out to our Shark Time showcase. And there you can expect all of our prizes up close. Maybe you want to come back and try to win again, right? So what we're going to do here is we're going to extend our bridges out here. Here we go. Let's get this all ready. All right. So we're going to ascend. Actually, first, let's send Sharky back to his trawler. Thanks for coming, Sharky. Everybody, let's hear it for Sharky. All right. See you next time, Sharky. You're going to come out and join us again this Saturday at 7 o'clock Eastern. You can check your events tab of your main menu to find us. Right, and click on interested, because this way you'll get a friendly email reminder about an hour before the show starts. I don't actually know if it's going to be friendly, but it will be an email reminder. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to extend these bridges here and invite all of you up to the stage as we head on out, to go check out the showcase. All right, so if you'd like to come see this, come on out. All right, so we're going to go up this ramp here into a teleporter. All right, so everybody come on up. All right, and let's head on out. Thanks for coming, everybody. Just come on up and join me here and just step into that blue light. Thanks for coming, Matt and Courtney. It's nice to see you guys again. I'll see you all next time.